everyone. Welcome to the FAR Community Creators. I'm Chaz, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Patricia Coleman. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, everybody. Okay, I sent you a video, and it is of a tetraflexagon. I'm an artist bookmaker. I've got a couple of pieces in IU's fine art book collection. Um, I I came to folding because of making books and learning different book forms, and in using my beautiful Monroe County Public Library, I would go often to see what new pieces they had in their collections. And one day, I was wandering down an aisle and I saw a book that was on these tessellations, and I thought, oh my goodness! And then it was like, I think 5 years later, I managed to get one pleat onto a page. But at the same time, I was studying what people call paper engineering techniques, and but the connection to the folds and the pleats and to make the paper have different forms. That was it. Just I kept having to come back to it, and I got to the point where I was dreaming because, well, I had someone say that when I was first pushing paper into form, it looked like my hands had gone crazy because I was just roaming. I'd have my hands would just be roaming over a piece of paper because I didn't know, my hands didn't have any kind of knowledge yet. And I do believe that when people do things, that it's like you've seen people who knit and they can just talk and their hands are just going and they're just knitting a mile away, and I'm going like, I can't do that. But there are other things that I can do. So I kept at the pleating, and now if you look behind me, these are pleats that I think I made up myself. But you never know, because there may be somebody in another place somewhere who had the same idea or impulse, and they've done the same thing, and who knows, we may or may not ever know that. But for now, these are things that I think I made up. The piece at the top I called Emeralds Flowing Triangles, and the piece that is, which direction is that? That here, where my finger is, that is also Emeralds Flowing Triangles. Okay, this is what it looks like from the back, and this is what it looks like from the front. Okay, I'll put my hands down. And the piece that is, and this beside my head, that is a piece of fabric. And it is going to be the first piece I am auctioning off in an Instagram auction to develop more funds for my Turtle Dome home project. And it came about, that piece, that development of that particular form came about when I was working on the 63 Suffragists of Colors quilt. I knew I wanted to use tessellations, and I have another pleat called Harper's Star that I really wanted to have in there. And that is a variation on what I call my Harper's Star, but I had to see it a different way.
Yeah, and you mentioned the 63 Suffragettes of Color quilt, and that is up at the Grunwald Gallery, correct?
Well, it will be up beginning on February the 9th through March the 12th. It will be in the Grunwald Gallery at IU's Eskenazi Museum, and I feel honored for my quilt to be there and pretty excited for it. I had no idea something like this would come of that quilt. It was something that I worked on because of a call from the Bloomington Area Quilt Guild and the Wolf Organization.
What do you love about being artist in Bloomington?
I love about being an artist in Bloomington. Well, I love that through the years, I have been able to connect with many, many, many of the, I'll call them the old timer artists. And I've seen a lot of people's work grow and change and just be inspired that this is a community where there are people creating really inspirational things. There are people willing to teach and share, which I wanted to, I don't know if it can fit in there, mention my organizations. Like I'm a member of, like, say, the Surface Design Association, where people are interested in sharing their interest in surface design and sometimes doing, demonstrations about it. Like, and yes, paper is a surface and it is also a fiber. So if you're out there and interested in fiber arts, consider the book and play.
How can we find you if we want to learn more about you?
Okay, there's some things on quilterscomfort.com, and that links to my YouTube station where I have a couple of videos. Check my website out, see what I'm doing, check the blogs. Sometimes I post, sometimes there's a lot of time when I'm not posting. I'm mostly posting on Instagram at Patricia C. Coleman Art. And I'm also there on Instagram as Quilters Comfort and Local Food Bloomington. And I would like to ask people to also, you can connect with me, and this is not virtually. Go to the Runcible Spoon and enjoy some of my Quilters Comfort teas. The Runcible Spoon has been supporting locally made organic teas for 10 years by me.
So thank you so much, Patricia, for joining us today. It was a real joy talking with you and learning more about you and your art.
Thank you very much, Chaz, for having me here and allowing me to just share a little bit about myself with you. And I look forward to seeing more things that the FAR is doing and what you're doing. And have a great everything.
Yay!
Yay!